Welcome to Minute with Myers. I am Pastor Ed Myers and glad to just share this brief moment today with you. One of my roles as a pastor is to help people in their spiritual lives and tend to their spiritual well-being as a shepherd tends to the sheep. And so one of the things, though, that people tell me as a pastor when they're honest with me is that sometimes they feel distant from God. If we're honest with ourselves, we all have that time that we feel distant from the Lord. And so my response to that, and this is not to sound like a smart aleck, my response to that has become, and how much time are you spending with God? You see, relationships are dependent on time together. I'm married, and so when my wife and I spend time together, just spending time together and productive time together and conversations that we have, it helps us, at least for me, helps us feel closer. The same is true when we're talking about our relationship with God. So if you are going through that right now, or you know you're going to hit that season again, I'm feeling distant from God. If that's what you're saying to yourself when you do your own spiritual inventory, spend time with God. And here's a tip for doing that I learned from a mentor a long time ago. Put it on your calendar. Put time with God or appointment, write an appointment with God on your calendar. Or if you have to share that calendar, whatever, just write that time with God. This does two things. One, it makes that time intentional, right? It's not just, when I get to it. It carves out that time for God. And two, we get so busy sometimes that somebody says, hey, can you meet me at 9:00? And you look at your calendar and it says 9:00 appointment with God. You go, no, but I can meet you at 9:30 or 10:00, however much time you've carved out there. If you're feeling distant from God, let's spend more time with God. Because one of those things, it's just relationship basics. You have to have the time together. So if you're feeling distant, my question to you, if you're feeling distant from the Lord, how much time are you spending with God each and every day? Amen.